and the Sanderson Collector, and I am here today because I have just received a very exciting package in the mail. These are from Kraken Books, and I am going to be reviewing the dust jackets that they have sent me today. So first, we're going to do a very quick unboxing of these sleeves, which are produced apparently in the UK. I did not actually realize that this company was based out of the UK, and I do want to say a huge thank you to them for sending me a set of these dust jackets to review. I am very excited to open them up because I have seen them online and it's awesome. There's even a set of the bookmarks with them, which is so cool. I love me some good bookmarks, and these bookmarks reflect the 4 covers and the 4 bits of art. I believe they line up with the spines of the books, which is super cool. And they all have some really good quotes from the books. These are really cool, and I love that they matched the glyphs with the books on the bookmarks as well. So these are a very cool set of bookmarks, and they're good quality paper too, so I will definitely be keeping and using or displaying these. Thank you for sending those. And here we have the copyright notice. These are licensed, and so they are super cool. I would probably not be reviewing them on my channel if they were not licensed, so that's really nice. And here is the inside of them, which is the less interesting part. And here is the outside, which has some really awesome art. We can see that essentially the same art has been used for each of these books, just shifted over to give these spines a different look on each one. And I really like the quality of these right off the bat. One thing I did not realize is they are embossed and gilded. I had guessed that they were gilded from some of the pictures, but there's embossing as well. You can see that the letters and the numbers are raised, and they also have these little indents along here to help you fold them around the corners of the books. So let's go ahead and look at how these look on the books. I'm going to start with the first one for The Way of Kings. I will note that for this one you are going to need a later printing of The Way of Kings. For example, I have a 9th printing right here that I am going to put this dust jacket on. If I were instead to use a first printing, you can see that the book itself is considerably thicker and the dust jacket would not quite fit all the way around. So my first printing is going back on the shelf, and I am going to put this dust jacket on this 9th printing right here. I gotta say, these lines to help me line up and make sure that the spine will be aligned as well are really awesome, and I wish all dust jackets, all custom dust jackets came like this. I've made a few or had a few made by friends, and they do not come like this, so having them like this is awesome. It fits fairly snugly. There's just a little bit of give on this, which isn't too bad. And here is the spine for Book 1, The Way of Kings. And we have some really cool extra little bit to the art of Kaladin with Syl here. Moving on to Book 2, Words of Radiance, we have a similar issue as with The Way of Kings, where the first printing of Words of Radiance is a little bit too thick for the dust jacket. So I am going to be using this 6th printing over here because it is printed on thinner paper, and I am told that the dust jacket will fit on it perfectly. And there is Book 2, Words of Radiance. This one is actually a much tighter fit, so I might actually check to see if a larger hardcover would work for my copy of The Way of Kings, because that one feels a little bit loose. Or something that other people have told me that they have done is they keep the original dust jacket on and then put this dust jacket on, and it fits extra well. But this one fits with hardly any bulge at all, and it looks really good. And we have a image of Shallan here with her red hair and pattern, which is really pretty. So I have put my original dust jacket back on for The Way of Kings. You can see it under the Kraken dust jacket here, and it fits much more snugly and securely now, so I will probably leave it like this on the shelf. So here are books 1 and 2 together. Moving on, for Oathbringer, there aren't really any different sized versions of this, so I can go ahead and use my first printing right here. This dust jacket fits on pretty securely and looks really awesome. We get Uruthuru centered on the front, which is cool. And we get an image of a man with armor who I assume is Dalinar on the spine, so that's really nice. And here we get the set of books 1, 2, and 3 together. And last but not least, we have Rhythm of War. And I know that the first set of the Stormlight archive is not complete, and there will be a book 5 when Brandon finishes writing it, and Kraken Books has said that they will make a dust jacket that matches for book 5 and goes along with the set, so I am very excited to see that one as well, although it won't be really a surprise because the cover art on these appears to be rotated on each one but use the same art so that the spines can line up. So here we have Rhythm of War, book 4 of the Stormlight archive by Sanderson, and so here we have the full set. On book 4 we have what appears to be a picture of Navani, if I had to guess, which is a bit of an odd choice because this is Eshonai and Venli's books, but the spines do line up really well with the bookmarks, and I think that is really cool. And I also love that the spines are so unornamented. Something that kind of gets me, especially with book covers, is like we have awesome art and then we have words and a logo and a name plastered all over it. Like, I get that you do this for marketing, but Brandon's name is way too big on here, and I love that on the spines of these we just get the simple 1, 2, 3, 4 up here, and on the covers we get just the title and Brandon's name taking up a little bit of the top of the book. And I do wish that we could get more unique cover art, but I understand why they did what they did so that the spines would line up, and I have to say the spine alignment on the shelf is just super aesthetically pleasing, and I really like these. They are a little bit creaky as I'm putting them on, but I may go with books 3 and 4 and put the dust jackets back on under here just because they're a little bit loose. I am happy that book 2 is so snug, and I like that they all fit together as spines here, and I am very excited to put this set on my shelf set up like this to display. So there you have it. Those are the covers by Kraken Books for the Stormlight Archive series. They're custom dust jackets, which are licensed and you can get on their store online. And I think these are really cool. They got some really pretty art for these. I don't actually remember the artist's name. It will be up on screen right now. I am sorry that I do not remember your name. My only quibbles, I have a few. I wish the artist's name was more easy to find out. I wish the books fit a little better in the dust jackets. I did put the other dust jackets back on for books 3 and 4, and they fit better, but there's still a little bit of squish. Book 2 fits just about perfectly, and I wish they were all just that tight. I do wish we had Venli as the focus character instead of Navani for Rhythm of War. And if there was some way to get different art for the front, that would be really cool, but there's still an awesome set of books with some awesome cover art, and absolutely love these. I love the minimalist style that they can get away with because these are to look good on the shelf, not just be marketing in the store. I'm very much looking forward to having book 5 and having the complete first arc of Stormlight Archive in this set with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I am very much looking forward to displaying these on my shelves and showing just how awesome they are. and how nice they look together as a set. I normally separate my books by book and have all my copies of The Way of Kings and then all my copies of Words of Radiance and so on, but this set has to go together as a set because we've got the continuing art on the spines, and that is just so awesome. If you want to get a set of these, you can go to the Kraken Book website or their Instagram and find a link to their website there. And go ahead and check them out because I think they've made a really cool product here for the Stormlight Archive books. And if you want to check out more of my stuff, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future videos. Leave me a like, comment what you think about these dust jackets, and I will see you all next week. Until then, happy collecting.